What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on Teddy Santis' newly released Season 6 for New Balance.
Till the sun just won't rise and heaven's under eyes. I'm living to die for you, there ain't none after you.
So when I make these videos, I just like to pull up the circle picture of all the sneakers and just start from the top and work my way around and just break down what I think of each sneaker. Now, for Season 5, I think Season 5 was my favorite. There was a lot of great pairs in that, a lot of colorful pairs because they came out during the springtime. This is a fall release, so we're going to get a lot of sneakers that are more darker tones, neutral tones, compared to the bright greens and purples and all those elaborate fun colors. So they're just toning it down a little bit for Season 6. There's about 12 sneakers in this collection, which is pretty solid. I'm very happy with that. We got a lot of V6s. We get some 993s, some 990 V6s, one pair of V4s, some 998s, and a pair of 997s, I believe. So I really haven't taken a big, deep look at these sneakers yet, so this is my first time really analyzing them, so I'm giving you guys my honest reaction to them. So let's just start with the first pair. So first up, we have this burgundy 990 V6 with the white and cream midsole, and it looks like it has a purple N on it. Now, I feel like we've already seen this 990 V6. I know last season they dropped a burgundy V6, and it was the same exact colorway, just didn't have the purple on it. So I'm really not that impressed with this sneaker. I don't know, I just feel like it was just like I've seen it before. I do think the purple accents on it do make it a little bit nicer than the first pair that dropped last season or the season before. I can't remember. But I really do like this sneaker, but I'll skip out on it. Next one is this pink magenta, or like, I'm not even sure. It's a good looking sneaker, and I think this would be a great colorway to wear in the fall. I think the colors that it has to offer are very nice. It's got grays on it, gray and white. It's very similar to the sneaker previous I just talked about, so they'll probably come out together. Now, the next two sneakers I think are some of my favorites out of the collection. The first one is this dark gray and cream and tan 990 V6. This is a great looking sneaker, and I like that they're doing gray alternatives to the regular Castle Rock gray V6. I think this would be a great shoe to have in your collection. I'm assuming the second pair of laces for the sneaker would be like a cream or a darker gray. I think that would look good if you threw those in there. This is definitely one of the more exciting shoes in the collection for me specifically. I really like the way this sneaker looks, so I will consider getting this one. The one after that is this white one, this white and tan and gray 990 V6. This, you really can't ask for anything more from a New Balance V6. This is very neutral tone, wear it with anything. It's stunning. There's no complaints on the sneaker. I like the other one a little more, but I think this sneaker is also, it's a great looking sneaker. I just like when Teddy Santis uses his neutral tones on a silhouette like that, because the 990 V6 does have a lot of exciting colorways, and I like to see it toned down a little bit just for sense of wearing it. Next up is a 993. Now, last season I think was the season 5 is when we finally started to see the 993 get brought back. So I'm glad we're continuing to see it. It looks like we're getting 3 993s out of this season. Yeah, so the gray 993 does have hairy suede on it, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like hairy suede. I just think it looks rugged and weird on some sneakers. Now, some sneakers it does work, but for a 993, I don't think it belongs there. I'm also not a fan of this rustic orange brownish colorway on the mesh. I don't really like the way the sneaker looks. It's a 993, it's still great, but it's just, I think the hairy suede is throwing me off. If it wasn't hairy suede, I'd fall in love with it. I'm going to pass on it just because if I'm going to get a gray sneaker out of this collection, I'll get one of the V6s. Next up is a brown 993. I love brown sneakers. I don't think there's enough brown sneakers in the world, and I love to see when New Balance throws some brown sneakers on these. So I do like this 993 in this brown, this dark brown colorway, this mocha almost. It's like a chocolate. I don't get the excessive use of purple. I don't know what's that about. It seems like a lot of these sneakers have purple on them when it really doesn't call for it. I think this sneaker would look a lot better if it didn't have purple and orange on it, but hey, I'm not going to tell Teddy Santis what to do. Clearly knows better than me, but the midsole is black, and it does have purple accents in it. I think that looks great, but the purple tongue kind of just breaks it up and throws it off. But this is a better sneaker than the previous 993. I do like this one. And then it'll probably come out at the same time as this other 993 that has the same tongue and interior, the purple and orange. When you look at them next to each other, they do look really good. I think the brown one still has a slightly better edge. I think once you look at the brown one, you can see kind of a more purple mesh, a darker purple mesh. Now that I'm seeing this in a closer image, I think this looks a lot better. I take back what I said about the purple. The purple matches well with that 993. And then going back to the green one, I like the way the green one looks because that green and purple is one of the best color combinations ever. It's neutral, but also exciting. So these are pretty solid. I do like these a lot, actually. I take back what I said originally about those 993s. Next up is this navy blue and baby blue 998. And it's going to come out at the same time as this tan and yellow and baby blue 998. Both of these are some of the best 998s Teddy Santis has come out with so far. I will say that these are definitely worth picking up. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this navy blue pair and the baby blue pair. I think these are stellar. I don't know what it is about the 998. I only have one pair, and I love it. I haven't found a colorway that's worth me getting. So I think with this season lacking some fun colorways on a lot of the other models, such as the V4 and the V6, I'm definitely going to spend my money elsewhere on a 998, just because it's a sneaker I don't really have, and I really like navy and baby blue together, as well as the tan. The tan looks great with that yellow in the back and on the toe box. These are easily a solid pickup. You can't go wrong with the 998 in either of these colorways. Okay, so we are getting two 997s, and I think that's a great way to bring back the 997 is bring these back first, then we'll worry about the 992s later on. But the 997 is a sneaker that I don't have, and I don't know if I'll end up getting it. It's still up in the air. I'm not sure if I want a 997. It looks a lot similar to a 998. I'm not sure how comfortable the 997 is. If you guys want to let me know, that'd be great, and I might pick up a pair. But these colors just aren't doing it for me. The gray pair is a little bit nicer than the teal pair. I can't possibly imagine what you would wear with the teal pair. It's like burgundy, dark purple. Like I couldn't match that to save my life. But this gray and tan pair and cream pair, that's an easy everyday wear. So that is definitely a shoe that I could consider picking up, is that 997, just to have one in my collection and have a neutral colorway that isn't necessarily your traditional gray. So both of these are good. I don't think they're better than the 998s that are going to come out too. So if I had to pick, I'm going to grab the 998s. And then the last sneaker in this season is my favorite sneaker out of this collection. We're getting a 990 V4. Weirdly enough, it's the only 990 V4 in the season, but it's just like these bone colorway. It's like almost got a green midsole. I don't even know what color that is. I've never seen these colors on a sneaker before, and I like that it's all one solid color. It kind of reminds me of the Joe Freshgoods that just came out, the prom blue and the, I don't even know, the Paris red. I think those are like just one color all the way through. That reminds me a lot of these. I think these laces would look best in it. I can't tell if it's suede or leather. It looks like it's suede, but it looks like it has a leather inside. Like the N on the inside is leather, it looks like. That's very interesting. I definitely need to cop these to figure that out. Hopefully once more pictures release. It looks like it's a leather inside on that inside end. I can't be entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. But I really do like these. That greenish midsole is very interesting. That's what I think about this season. I think it's a solid season. I don't think it's as good as last season or the season before. There's a lot of good neutral tones and a lot of good shoes that you can pick up and just have as your everyday driver. This is a very moderate collection, and there's definitely sneakers worth picking up in this. So let me know what you guys think, and I personally, I'll probably pick up 2 or 3 pairs out of this collection still. So let me know what you guys think, like I said, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.